So Adam Silver said in a press conference before the NBA Finals that he would possibly consider shortening the regular season, the traditional 82 game regular season, down to maybe 72, 62, 52 games, whatever it would be. And in my opinion, I think that this would be the most stupidest, ignorant thing to do for the NBA. It would make no sense absolutely to do this. For what? For what? One of his reasons that I believe he said that I'm paraphrasing. I don't know the full quote. I just watched it, so I don't want to misquote anybody on here. But he said that, well, if it would help shorten or have less injuries so we could have the best players on the court, that's something that he would consider looking at. Well, maybe you wouldn't have all those injuries, especially what happened last year when you decided to start the season 2.5 months after the last season ended because of the COVID bubble. Okay, then you have a 72 game regular season, a compacted 72 game season where every team was playing back to back. You didn't think that didn't have anything to contribute to injuries. All your stars in the playoffs were hurt because you had them playing back to back to back 72 games in a condensed, tight 6 to 7 month schedule. How about don't do that, Adam Silver? That would help in lessening the injuries. Okay, what more? This is exactly why players of the past generational players, retired players, look at today's game and call it soft and call the players soft because of constant cuddling like this. It makes no sense. Every other player who is now retired played 82 games and had no problems with it. Everybody was banged up. You see how Dirk Nowitzki walks? He played 82 games. He didn't complain about the schedule. Kobe, all the greats, they all played 82 games. Why do you feel the need to change something? Because what? Players today can't handle that amount of pressure? Listen, these players, they're not going to war. They're not boxing. They're not fighting up for MMA classes. They're not doing ballet. They are getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars to play a recreational sport while the rest of us have to get a grueling 9-to-5 job getting paid 20 times less than they do. What they make in a game, most of us won't see in a year or a lifetime. And you want to do what? To make it more easier for them while their pay goes up? Listen, these guys have sleeping staff, okay? They have a nutrition staff. They have round-the-clock chefs. They have round-the-clock treatment. They go first class on an airplane. Hell, they have a team private jet, a team bus. They stay in 5-star expenses-free hotel. The NBA got rid of back-to-backs. The NBA, he even extended the playoff breaks from conference finals to NBA finals by a week. They even extended the All-Star break for a full week. These players are getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. Their salaries are increasing each and every single year because of the TV revenue, because of all the billions of dollars that the NBA is generating. And for what? You want to lessen the law? I've never heard of you wanting to get paid more, but you want to do less. It doesn't work like that in the real world, okay? If I have a job in which I do, I go up to my boss and I say, hey, you know what? I think you should pay me 3 times more my salary, but I don't want to show up to work as much as I like to do. I want my availability to be less. So instead of me coming in 9 to 5, I want to come 8 to 10. That makes no sense whatsoever. My boss will look at me crazy. What are we doing to these NBA players? Especially the new guys coming out of college. This is not okay. This is why the game is called soft. Because of the front office. Because of Adam Silver. Because of people who are running the NBA. It does not make any sense. Lessen injuries. The 72 game last season after the pandemic. That didn't help. Eliminate all these back-to-back or every other day playoffs games that you have because of these TV contracts. That would help. How do you want to get... And see, Stephen A. Smith, as much as I disagree with him on a lot of stuff, he made an excellent point. Stephen A. Smith said this: in the next collective bargaining agreement, which should be in a couple years, with the whole Kyrie Irving situation, and I was on Kyrie's side outside of the vaccine thing. I was on his side. I was on Kyrie's side. I'm happy he took his stance. The New York vaccine thing was bogus. I stood with him because it didn't make sense how players outside of New York could come in unvaccinated, but he couldn't. But that's besides the point. Kyrie, outside of Kyrie Irving's vaccine situation, his availability was an issue. Ben Simmons was crying and complaining he wanted to file a $20 million grievance to get back from the Philadelphia 76ers. Kawhi Leonard and his load management. These are prime examples that owners can show to a debate room and says, how can we pay these players more money but they don't want to play? There's going to be a new incentive being pushed on the owner's behalf to say, you know what? You need to pay for play. We will not pay you your hundreds of millions of dollars unless you play. You cannot say, I want to get paid more, but I want to play less. You want more money? You want to get paid more? Then you need to play more. That is exactly how it needs to go. If you want more money, you need to show up more to work. That's how the real life works goes. And it makes no sense to me why this is even a consideration. And this is going to be in favor of the owners. It's like, hey, listen, we had guys like Ben Simmons who sat out a whole year for Philly, didn't play 1 second, one dribble, but still wants to collect $12 million from the team. Kyrie Irving, outside the vaccine situation, talk about last year, where he took 2 weeks off and didn't tell nobody. He was still getting paid, but wasn't showing up to games because of his personal reasons. Kawhi Leonard, load management. I don't feel like playing. I'm kind of a little sore, but I still want to collect my money. These are going to be in favors of the owners, and there's going to be a new incentives in the collective bargaining agreement. You cannot keep spoon feeding these guys. You're like, oh well, you're a little sore. Oh, okay, you know, let's try lessen more, but yeah, we're gonna up your salary. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. The NBA has been 82 games since 1976. There is no need to change tradition to coddle players like this. You're coddling them. And how do you think networks feel who are paying hundreds of millions of dollars to the NBA like Turner Sports and ESPN? It's like, hold on. We're paying you all this money, but you want to give us less product? That doesn't make any sense. That's not how it goes. We gave you more money because we want to see more product. That's how business 101 goes. You want more, we will give you more. Or hell, we want more, we'll pay you more. But this is just ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think about this, about Adam Silver, think about shortening the NBA. I think it is crazy. It makes no sense. You're just continuing to spoon feed the narrative that the NBA is soft as cottonelle tissue and do not even put this into play. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, share this video. I'm out.